Okay.
We've got a buck bedded. He's probably 250 yards from where we are right now. We are downwind from him. We stalk from the road. We're in about 600 yards. So Karl and I are going to work our way, try and get a little bit broadside on him to make sure we stay downwind. We're going to peek up over this knoll and see if we can get a range on him. If he's still bedded, I think he's going to be under 100 yards. And it looks like he's laying in a dirt spot. Almost looks like kind of a quarry. So he doesn't have a whole lot around him. So we're going to have to get a shot from this knoll right here.
Hey, see where this swale is?
Yep.
Kind of come up that swale. Stay on this side of the tall grass and kind of get up to where you can start to see over the top. All right.
See those trees from where we're walking in.
What are you talking about? That tree over there?
That might be straight off from that. Because this is just grass. I think it's more dirt that way.
Okay, well,
I won't be able to see him from over here. I think we go down and up to the next little roll.
well, if you're in that tree, you're coming in the wrong fucking direction. The wind's going just like this.
It's up there.
The only way you can say that is if you're sure he's not right here. This is a point.
I know.
Where was he from the point?
Up from the point.
So over this way.
Over back there. It looked like this was the point.
This is the point.
Oh, yeah.
Is he bedded in front of it? Or
Yes,
is he...
he's on this side.
So if we sneak around this way.
Right, that's
But he's down low.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's halfway up this hill.
Up halfway up this hill.
Yeah.
Okay. stop right there. Range the other side. Educate yourself on what you're looking at.
Just brought it down.
Okay, so charge that from here to there, 25. 22. So you're looking at 60. All right. Where were you?
We don't fuck up on the hill up there. It's just
Walk up to that point. I got 119. Hold on, he's gonna come.
God, I'm at 100 right now.
93, 92, 92. Hold on. I can't tell if it's a rangefinder keeps saying 92. 92. 92. He's at 92. Give yourself about 4 inches left. Shoot. I could have missed him by much. He's gone. He's gone.
All right. Wow. We were a little off. Came up a plateau where I thought he was laying. He was actually just a little further. There was another plateau, but we wouldn't have been able to get any closer. He stood up. We dropped to our knees real quick and just waited. And he was basically north of us. It started circling around to our east so he could get downwind from us. and the closest he got was 92 yards. Karl was off my shoulder. I just held right on. I had the pin right at 92. We got a left to right wind, held just a hair high left, and just flung it. And man, if I didn't miss by inches, that flight looked great all the way to him. And he did a little jog. In my mind, I thought, ooh, maybe I hit him. But he trotted off, didn't look wounded, no blood spot, nothing. And then he looked at us from up on the ridge a little bit, and we were never gonna get any closer. He went over the ridge, we chased him up, and he's gone. So we got 2 doe out here, and we're still working it. So it was pretty good. You know, every time you do this, you learn a little something, and you get a little bit better lay of the terrain. This is very deceiving. I've got 12 power Vortex razors, and everything looks really close in these binos. And it's not. It's really not. So 100 yards out here on an antelope looks like he's 50 yards back in Wisconsin. So this has been fun. I love it. Thanks to Karl for bringing me out, and we're not done. We got all tonight yet and all day tomorrow. So we're gonna keep on going.
That buck's played that game a couple times. He don't want none of it. I don't know, dude. You can't get much better than that. Whatever. Yeah, not sure what happened there, but hold on. Hold on. Well, looks like he had a shot. Goat's just standing there. I'll look and see if I see any blood on it.
That would be a miss, my friend. Stay on him. Stay with him. See what happens.
It appears he had a shot, and must have missed him. Looks like twice, actually, but I'm not sure. We'll see when he gets back. We'll talk to him about it. But antelope are moving around. Looks like there's another buck on the run. That's another doe. The other two does got to the top of the ridge and laid down, so they are heading out. Don't know what his plans will be. We'll see what he gets when he gets back here. Part of the hunt,
Yeah.
whether you like it or not.
I know, right?
All right.
All right, it's still Friday, last day. It's, I don't even know what time it is at this point. But we had another stalk. It's 2:05. We were actually coming back. We were scouting along the road, and we spotted a buck and two doe a couple hundred yards out in a little ravine. So we drove down a little bit, jumped the fence, came along from their east side. And they had moved by the time I got over there. So they were in the ravine that I wanted to take. So I really didn't have a choice. So I ducked down in the tall grass and I'm watching through the binos. And then I saw them moving up to the high spot where I wanted to get under. So I barrel rolled to the right, drug my bow, barrel rolled to the right like 8 times. So I probably covered, I don't know, maybe 40, 50 yards over. And I'm watching them and just watching them. And then all of a sudden, I think the buck had saw the top of my hat, and he's curious. As long as I didn't move, he was curious. He wasn't spooked. He ultimately wound up walking at me over 5 minutes, maybe 10 minutes,
Something like that.
and got within 50 yards of me. But I haven't learned how to shoot a bow from flat on my belly yet, so I had to make a move. Arrow was knocked, release was on. I ranged him at 50. I slowly stood up, and he startled and made a kind of a half circle. He gained 12 yards. I ranged him one more time at 62, set the release on the ground, drew back, held right on him, let it fly. And I didn't see the flight of the arrow, and he turned right at the sound of the bow. So I don't know if they're jumping my string or what, but he turned super fast, and I looked for blood, and I didn't find the arrow. I really didn't look for it, but there's no blood on the animal, so it was another clean miss. So I'm like 0 for 4.
You'll have that at times.
Well, they're all long shots.
Yeah. Well, there's no such thing as a short shot.
Right.
But
72, 86, 92. Now, this should have been a gimme at 62, but still 62 on an antelope. That's pretty good. They're not very big.
True that.
When they came running down the tree line in front of me, they were 15 yards away. They looked like 2 little dogs. Or, then the buck came through. They're not big. So it's not like shooting an elk or something at 60 yards.
Correct.
So we're going to keep going. I think we'll take a ride down the west road and circle that side of the property and see what we see. I did see the herd of 8 doe and the 1 buck. I did have a lone buck that I went up after, and he just took off. So the ones out here in the southeast corner, I think, are a little hip to the situation that I'm out there flinging arrows at them. So maybe we'll head over to the west side and see what we can see.